Alright, this is week 8? No, 7. I think it's week 7 of Vault. This week I had a lot of uni stuff, so I didn't actually play that much. I did raid. Yeah, I did raid on the priest, but I didn't raid on the shaman, the mage, and that. This week coming up, I'll be streaming. I think I'll try and stream all weekdays. So Thursday, Friday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. I didn't get picked up for raid because I forgot to sign up because of uni, which is kind of funny. But yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing this because I killed 4 bosses. Hopefully, I get the mythic nozzle trinket for this guy because the mastery I've got on this priest is really low. I've got the haste values that you need though. I'm at like 29, 30%. With that 1% difference, I think I'm starting to go into mastery more. So I think I've been trying my rings. So I'm really hoping for a 252 trinket to swap out because that means I can play Night Fae. Or I would like a new helmet. I think the helmet from Plaguefall is probably the best for me. I think that's what my sim said. I'll be simming mainly for single target. Alright, let's see what I got. So yeah, this little week right here, I was looking over my logs when I was raiding, and I was just really disappointed in myself. So yeah, a little tip that I found out: is Fleshcraft is actually more of a DPS increase for Shadow Priest than I think other classes, mainly because what conduit is it? I don't know what it's called, but this is it. This mastery buff here, it's baseline, I'm pretty sure. It always happens. So, taking up to 15% mastery is a really good thing for the Shadow Priest, just because the mastery values are generally really good. It's really important for a lot of classes. It was really important for Shadow Priest. So, yeah, I'm also kind of stockpiling on gold more and more. I'm doing cons on mobile characters. Currently, I'm doing it on 3 characters. I'll be doing it on 4. So today, I think it's the day where I have to do all my cons. Let me check. Yep, 3. So I'll be doing like, I'll try to do 4 characters today, maybe 5. Because right now I think there's a really high chance that I think there's going to be a lot of gold needed for next patch and more than normal. Mainly because I think there's been a massive inflation that's happened with how long this patch has gone for. And there's going to be people will probably be like saving their gold for overall. Because they've hit, like, for the most part, you need to hit 2k for most raiders. Just for the vault. Anything above that is like on top. So yeah, you can see the guild. A lot of people are raiding. I think I'm one of the only. No, Gwen's, that's it. No, Gwyneth, yeah, that's it. They're the other Shadow Priests that are really good, but hopefully with this week or I've been using that I made. It was just a simple text one I just added. Just to get it down because I realised I was making a lot of mistakes. Like what I was doing was obviously VP into Pain, Mind Blast, and then I was popping all 3 of my cooldowns at the same time. I was popping Shadow Fiend, Void Eruption, and PI, then Nova all at the same time. And seeing the difference, that was making me do like, I was doing just 1 minute hits on the dummy, like for like an hour or so. And something I've not normally done. Usually I just play the class, but Shadow Priest, single target, there's no fights really, even on tyrannical weeks. The key level I'm doing, that really makes it different. I hate this so much. So yeah, a new trinket would be really nice because I am not a big fan of this one. Also, the crit trinket is good, but not the best. A mythic Tower Crew trinket would be really useful. Yeah, you can see I got a lot of good gear from the raid. I got these 2 weapons from the raid. That was really important. But also I need to start getting into PvP. PvP is another asset of the game that I've not got. I got the Unbound Chains that I did want. Crit first, Nick. Fuck! Okay. This has got a Dom socket and it's 39 levels upgrade. Alright. I'm gonna look at the raid. 7 domination. Okay. What boss did I get ahead from? Nazul. So not this week, but next week I'll probably be I'll be back on this boss on Mythic. There's a chance I could get this helmet at 256. It is considered a farm boss for us because the amount of damage we're doing, and it's just a mixture between our raid lead, who's a priest, and myself, who's another priest, and Gwyneth, who's another priest. We've always going to have a priest on that boss, so we just did a master spell strat, and it worked really well. First night raid, and I did it. And we've also killed Soul Render. That's a big thing. So that takes us 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, we're 4 bosses on Mythic, and we're on Painsmith. Painsmith, I think, is a fight that's really easy. We all said there's no real problems we're having. So I think we can get 6 of 10. I think that's the point where, yeah, 6 bosses. That should be the point where we get that. So my neck is best. Yeah, I'm taking the Changeling. Changeling mainly because Ruby's not as good at... Ruby's great, but double dipping into crit trinkets is not great for me, I've realised. Like, I'm getting very high crit values, like, what is it, 7k. Okay. So the amount of critical hits I'm getting are quite, like, look, my... Alright, so my trinket, my legendary is about 40%. Yeah, like 30%. Like, I don't need more crit. Like, I'm hitting more crit values in nearly everything except for a couple of things. Yeah. Plus, then it opens up Night Fae, and I think I need to work on Night Fae more. I'm very comfortable in this one, but I'm going to be building the Shadow Prism legendary this week. And 1 second. So that should be it. Yeah. So I'm taking Unbound 50. That was really nice to see the Unbound change. No, ooh. Do I do this? Okay, I think when I'm playing this build, the 2-minute build, works very well if I'm playing the Necrolord, which is what I've been working on mostly. But I think if I'm playing Night Fae, which I'm going to be trying to do, I'm going to go Unbound Changeling that. Purely because I think Unbound Changeling has a better uptime, which matters quite a lot for, and also the haste values now will probably put me into, there's a test on me I could hit. I could see what haste values I get into when I'm doing my single target rotation. 1 second, I'll do that now. Alright, so this is back at the Sanctum, so mastery, alright, still doesn't affect it. Now if I do my normal opener, I say that and I fuck up everything. Yeah, 60% haste. outside of Bloodlust, no food buff, so the helmet might have been a media upgrade, I think. But since this character is... Since I'm going to be playing this character, and also I want to start getting into playing Holy a bit, I think I'm going to dedicate one stream this week, because I'm going to be streaming more. Now my uni stuff is finally done, and we're getting back into normal semester, and I was really far behind last semester. I think there's a good chance I'll be streaming more often, and that makes it a lot better just because I'll be consistent streams, and I'll be making videos. I think this week I'm going to finish up and explain why I switched from Mage, which is overall 3 of the specs I play better than Shadow, and also why I went to Shadow when I've got classes like I got my Druid. Anyway, I'll explain that in a second. Where's the keystone? Right, perfect. So yeah, explaining why I would switch off classes like I've switched off so far this patch Balance Druid. Back in Balance Druid, I've switched off Mage now, and both times Balance Druid was I played Balance Druid during the Convoke time with Celestial Alignment. I have it so it's could play. It's about 20 eye levels lower. So yeah, I've got all these classes. Warlock, obviously Destruction, and Demonology single target, one of the nicest classes. We've got a guy in our guild who plays it, insane. Affliction, uncapped AoE, Destruction with the Venthyr build, disgusting, massive. I've got my Druid, which I can play Venthyr quite easily. That's the legend. That's the belt I've got on. I got that on. Shaman, Shaman. Fair enough, I haven't geared it properly, but I play Western on that for keys. Very popular. Not feeling it. Elemental is probably more what I'm going to play. It's more because I wanted a male class because the guild's taking it more seriously. So I could imagine next patch, after 9.2 into 10.0, they might ask for alts. Like actual alts that we raid on one night a week. A mage. Mage is still one of the most popular classes in Mythic Plus. I play Fire, I can play Arcane, I've got all of them to 60, I've got every Covenant to 60 and I swapped off it. I'll explain in the video. It'll probably be title sign like how I chose my main and why it made the game better. But I'm, as you can tell, a bit of an alcoholic. In fairness, these classes here are for the spec. What are they called? I forgot the name. For the race armor, same as my mage. So yeah, I explained that, but overall, I think I'm quite happy with how the priest is doing. I'm looking forward to the week coming up where I'll stream more, even though I wasn't raging. But yeah, so I'm looking forward to this guy, seeing how much I can play more of him still in this patch while I'm enjoying the game. Looking forward to gear this guy up. He's pretty much done. I have fully checked out the mage. I need to talk to my officially swapping over it. The Warlock's in a weird position because it is a class that I do love and it was my first mythic character, so I'm not sure if I want to swap off that. The Druid, just broken but boring. I might do a couple 11 streams. I love this Hunter. Just because I want a Hunter, because then it's like, okay, worst case scenario, Priest is in a position where we don't need to heal in the guild, and Shadow is so bad that they won't tame me. Then I can play Shaman. Shaman's in a bad position. Then I can go Warlock. Warlock in a bad position. I can go Druid. Druid's in a bad position. I can go Hunter. Or if we start stacking raid classes, because I think next patch, if they continue with how they're going into 9.2 into 10.0, with how they're doing things, the point my guild's at, they might start asking, just because they want to progress more. They want to. I think eventually they want to become Carnage, from what I get a feeling of. But I'm looking forward to it. I'm going to try and keep on working on it and try to play better. So, yeah. That's this week's video. This is week 7. I know my thumbnails have been all wrong recently, but what can you do? Yeah, I'll be streaming for all that stuff. And I hope you all enjoy. Hope you had a good week. Sorry for the late upload. But yeah, talk to you guys next time, next video, next stream. Take it easy, and don't forget to subscribe and like it.